G'day everyone, Linton Illuminator here. Anyways, I'm going to attempt my first attempt at an infinity drop stitch scarf. And anyways, I'm using my Bernay 408 yarn here. It's called the Golden Wheat. And so anyways, that's what it is here. That's what it looks like. And that's my attempt at this first infinity drop stitch scarf. Anyways, I've got started here already on my 48 loom right here. We got a round in. It takes 100 rounds to do this. And so what I got going here, it's just your normal start on your sewing machine here. And I'm doing the loose stitch on this, and I'm going to go about 100 rounds. And so anyways, and here I have my Miss Cheeky's going to watch and make sure that everything goes right. And this is my emotional support chicken that I made, and she's going to sit here and watch, make sure I don't make any mistakes. So I'm just going to pause and come back in a minute, and when I'm done my 100 rounds, I'll show you what the next step is. Anyways, I'm in about 20 rows here almost on this, and maybe just show you a few things that I've made so far and let you know how it's going. There, I'm back. Anyways, I made some socks here, ankle socks here, and I wear these around the house. And this was all from the same ball, the yarn that I bought at Walmart, and it was made on my on acrylic yarn. And so this is that was the yarn that I made it on, and it was from Walmart, and it was only about $2 or $3 I picked up the other day. And the hat too I made from my 48 central sewing machine. And another one I made it was a tighter stitch that I did with this one. And it's this yarn I'm using right here, plus my other yarn that I had here. I just changed colors with it. And it's the 408, 4 medium weight. %, acrylic. 198 grams, 360 yards, and it's let me see what dark gray heather is the color, and that was with this hat here. This one I made yesterday. And all I did was just sew up the end to make the cuff. And it turned out pretty good. I like it. And this cowl that I made right here. And it worked up good too. So I'm going to continue to work on my drop stitch scarf. Yeah, I work during the week, 2 or 3 days a week. I work with horses. and I go to a farm up by me, and yeah, I used to train horses and own horses and drive horses, and I still had a couple of horses up until a couple of years ago. I kind of keep involved in the business, and it keeps an interest in what things I really like to do. And this here I only took up since the beginning of the year, and I used to just do it on a loom, and so I bought these machines, this Centro knitting machine here, the 48, and I got an Addy 22 sock machine. And I like working up socks, like the ones I just showed you. For me, these ones here, my size is 66 rounds. For me, with the cuff and the rest of the foot. And I wear these around the house, and they're just like ankle socks, and they're warm. So anyways, I'll be back again in a little bit, and when I'm maybe closer to the 100 rounds, and we'll see in a bit. There, I'm back again. I'm about close to 50 rows in. There's a bit of information on my wife and I, what we like to watch on the YouTube channel. Anyways, we watch a lot of Juan Yarn. I support his channel, and also Jaxie Creations by Jaxie. I support her, and she kind of shouts up my channel whenever she can, and I like to watch Dee. And they're the ones that I support and like to watch, and we also there's a few other channels that we like to watch, like Miss C's Cottage, and there's a few others, Fiber Spider, and Needles at the Ready, the boys. Anyways, we watched them a lot, and they were the first ones that first ones I've watched. Started to watch was Needles at the Ready with Kevin and Ray, and I think Kevin, he's a dye. He likes to dye his yarn, and they just started to crochet a bit, and they do a lot of knitting, and they're a good pair of guys. And I watched them right from the beginning. So anyways, I'm just shouting out some names here. I hope it's okay. If not, I guess they'll shut me down. So I also like fishing. I think there's a few. I threw on a couple of pictures of my fishing trips there on Juan and Friends, Juan the Yarn Addict and Friends. I'm on his channel on Facebook. And yeah, kayaking, and we spent a few summers at a cabin up by us there for quite a few years, and we didn't go this year because they jumped the price up so high, and so we just stay home and we just do stuff from home, and that's kind of what I do. And my wife, and she's a crocheter. She's really good. Maybe one of these times, if I'm allowed, I'll show some of her stuff. She doesn't like to really show off too much of her stuff, so anyways, I'll ask her, and if she allows me to throw on some of her stuff, then I'll put them on my channel. And she's crocheted for a lot of years, and she's done a lot of projects. I just, like I said before, I only got started in January. I've done a lot of stuff like hats and scarves and fingerless mitts and cowls, and I finished up a lot of projects that I think I've already shown, and you've likely seen them on certain channels, like on Juan the Yarn Addict and Friends on his Facebook page. And I'll just pause for a bit, and I'll come back and continue on. Today I'm back. Anyways, Miss Cheeky here was watching my yarn. It looked like I might have had yarn barf, so anyways, I had to untangle it. And I'm about almost 80 rows in, so I got about 20 rows left, and then I'll be back and show you how to cast off on this infinity scarf. And back, anyways, it looks like it's working up pretty good so far. And I haven't seen any drop stitches yet. And so it's working up pretty good. So my infinity drop stitch scarf should be coming off in about 5 minutes. I got a few more rows to go, and then I'm going to show you how to cast off on this infinity drop stitch scarf. There, I'm back. I got about 5 rows left to go. And after that, I will demonstrate how to do the infinity drop stitch scarf. And I'm just going to drinking my coffee here while I'm sitting here. I've been sitting here about 20 minutes getting these 100 rows in. So I like to drink the full dark roast coffee, and that's what I'm drinking. And I drink cold coffee because I love cold coffee. And that's all I drink. So anyways, I'll just finish off the last 2 or 3 rows, and I will try and demonstrate how to take it off. Hopefully it'll work out. If it doesn't, then I'll just scrap this video. Yeah, it's my first attempt, so hopefully it'll work out okay. Everything seems to be going good so far, and I'm kind of happy with the way things are. So I'm on my 100th row. I think I'll do a couple just in case if something happens while I'm taking it off. So I'm at 101. And I'm coming up to 102, so at 102 I'll stop. Just gonna go a bit slow here until it reaches the 102. It should be coming up here soon. As soon as I get to the white peg, there it is. So I'm at 102. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a bit of yarn here before I cut it off. So that way I have enough to sew up the end. So anyways, I've kind of maybe taken about maybe 2 feet. I'm going to cut it off. And I got my scissors here. There, I cut that off. So hopefully this is going to work. My first attempt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off like that. And the way I do it, I'll do every other stitch. I don't do every one because I want to do a drop stitch. So it's going to be every other peg. So anyways, give me a couple of seconds to get this threaded and I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back, and anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first stitch off on my white peg. Just slip that through like that. Pull it through. Hoping I don't drop any more stitches other than just the ones I want to drop. So the next one I come to, I'm going to miss it. And I'm going to take the next stitch off on after I miss one. And it's going to be like that for every other stitch. And that's the infinity drop stitch, how it works. So that's what you do with the infinity one. So I'll be back when I'm finished doing that. I'm back and I'm done taking off all my stitches here, and now I'm going to take it off the machine. So now that I've done that, as you can see, I'm just what you do now is you just crank it around until it falls off. I'm hoping this is going to work. Keep your fingers crossed and hopefully it's going to be okay. Oh, I see one there. There. So that looks good so far. So the next step is I'm going to take my needle off here. I use these ones I bought from Amazon, and they got the curve on the end there like that, and it's easier to take the stitches off these machines. And these are the ones I use a lot when I'm doing this. So the next step is you want to tighten up your string. Just pull it in here tight like that. Try and get everything evened up here so it comes together like that. Oh, it's working so far. Everything seems to be coming together. So that's one end, and so we do the same to the next end, and we just pull things tight like that. It's working so far. So far I'm happy with what's going on. And just pull things up here like that. I hope everybody can see what I'm doing. Pulling things together here. And so far it's working. So we've got these two ends tightened up like that. Like that. So I'm going to get rid of my machine, and hopefully you guys can see what I'm going to do next. So if my demonstration is correct, you just start pulling things apart like this here. Just stretching it out, and see how it's dropping the stitches like that. So I just keep on doing that all the way down. And it's pulling apart good so far. There we go. Might take a few minutes to get it done. Here we go. So far, that's how it's working out, like that. Gonna do the other side now, just work away at it, all the way down. So far, it's working out. If you can see that there, I'm just stretching the yarn with the drop stitches. So far, it's working fantastic. So hopefully, when I'm done, it'll supposed to look like it's supposed to look, like an infinity drop stitch scarf. So I'm loving it so far. My first attempt. Just pulling it down, and so far it's working. Turn it over and do the other side. Just do the same thing. Just pull down on your yarn. I'll be back and let you know what it looks like when it's all entangled. So there we go. It worked out fantastic. So there we go. That's my infinity drop stitch scarf. The next step is now I just gotta tie the ends together, and it'll be finished. So anyways, that's just the way it turns out when you do a drop stitch scarf on your 48 Central machine. So when it's all finished, I have it sewed together. I'll just show it there later on. And thanks for watching. And that was just my demonstration. And this was just a tutorial I watched. Tutorials on how to do this. So if you want to subscribe to this channel or like, go right ahead. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.